Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video tutorial, I'm going to share how I made this absolutely beautiful and soft baby blanket. To make this baby blanket, I have used Bernat Blanket Yarn by Yarnspirations in the color Teal Dreams. This is a super bulky size 6 yarn and the recommended hook is 8 mm. And one ball is 300 grams. And I've used 4 balls in total to make this blanket. And this blanket measures around 52 by 38 inches. And for this size blanket, I've chained 74 chains for the foundation chain and 3 chains for turning. So if you want a smaller or a bigger blanket, you can chain in multiples of 2 and add 3 chains for turning. So let's grab all the materials and let's get started. I'm using a different yarn for demonstration purpose. I've chained 16 on my hook as my foundation chain. 16 is a multiple of 2. Now for turning, we add 3 more chains. And to begin row 1, we make 2 double crochets in the 5th chain from the hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make a double crochet that is yarning over, inserting the hook, pulling up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Make 1 more double crochet in that same stitch. Now we skip the next chain and make 2 double crochets in the next chain. So skip this one and make 2 double crochets in this. Again, we'll skip one and make 2 double crochets in the next chain and repeat that till you reach the end of your chain. So go ahead and finish all the chains on your foundation chain and meet me back when you're left with 2 chains. So here I'm left with 2 chains on my foundation chain, and you will skip this chain and make just 1 double crochet in the last chain. So there you go, finished our row 1. This chain 3 that we have here is considered as our first double crochet, and the very first chain, we skip 4 chains, so it's a skip 1 and 1 double crochet in that very first turning chain that we have done. So we end with a double crochet, single double crochet, and so we start with a double crochet and end with a double crochet. So now to begin row 2, chain 3 and turn your work and make 1 more double crochet in that same stitch from where that chain 3 is coming out of. So yarn over, insert in that same stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Then skip a chain, and in that space that you see between 2 V's, we need to do our next 2 double crochets in that space. So yarn over and don't do your double crochets in that chain, just make your double crochets in that space that you see. So go ahead and put your hook in that space between the 2 V's and make 2 double crochets in that space. Again in that very space between the 2 V's. Now again between these 2 V's you see the space. We need to do our next 2 double crochets between those 2 V's. Like that. Repeat that till you reach the end of the row. So here I am at the end of row 2 with this space that is left. So I'll make 2 double crochets in between this 1 double crochet and this V stitch. So go ahead and put your hook between these 2 double crochet set, that is a V stitch, and this single double crochet, just like that, and simply make 2 double crochets in that space. So here we have completed our row 2, and as you can see, we have worked our V stitch between these V's that we have made in row 1. So this is one V stitch, this is another, so we have worked another V stitch in between those V's. So that is what gives this stitch a zigzag pattern. For row 3, we'll chain 3. Now it's kind of a repeat of row 1 and row 2 from here on. So it's chain 3 and turn your work. And again, in that space that you see, you will work. Now this time you're not working a double crochet over here, you're skipping that, and you're working in this space that is there, this V and this V. There are 2 V's here, so you're working in between this space 2 double crochets. Just like so. So again, 1 single double crochet. This chain 3 is considered as a double crochet. So after that, in this V, between these V's, we are working 2 double crochets. And again, between these 2 V's, we make our 2 double crochets. That is a V stitch. Again, in between these V's, 2 double crochets again. Repeat that till you reach the end of this row, but this time you will just make 1 double crochet in the end. So finish this row and I'll meet you back when you're left with that 1 double crochet stitch. So I'm at the end of row 3 and I'm left with 1 stitch here, this last V that we had made. So now you will just end your row with 1 double crochet on top of that last double crochet that you have. So go ahead and insert your hook, yarn over and then insert your hook and make just 1 double crochet to end this row, like so. Make sure you get that double crochet because your work will go slant if you miss that. So now just repeat row 2 and 3 till you have the desired length of your project, and you'll be left with this beautiful V-stitch blanket. So that's it for this V-stitch baby blanket tutorial. If you liked the video, kindly like, share and do subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also hit the bell icon so that you are notified every time I post videos. Thank you so much for watching.